They start with Danielle for their wedding photography or engagement, and then they use her for maternity and then newborn, and it just keeps going on and
First
on.
year.
She's definitely she's a repeat photographer that you'll use.
And my cousin actually used Danielle for her wedding, and when we saw the photos, we were really impressed.
What was really great about our wedding experience is we first did an engagement photo shoot, which Danielle really encourages all of our clients to do. So we got comfortable in front of the camera. So by the time our wedding day came, we felt so much more at ease in front of the camera. So I think that really helped Danielle capture even more great photos.
So we found Danielle on Wedding Wire. She got great reviews and was really local, which we really liked because our wedding was in Charlestown, Rhode Island, and we really wanted to have a lot of local vendors. We met Danielle in Westerly at her studio, and right away I just loved her demeanor. I thought she was just very calm but very positive, and I thought a lot about the day of who I wanted to spend my wedding day with, and it had to be someone who was going to keep me calm and just really be professional but also just have a very positive demeanor, and I felt like that was very much Danielle, and she just really went with the vibe that we wanted for our whole day.
One really awesome shot that Danielle got, the photo that we show all of our friends when they ask like, what picture sums up your wedding, is this great shot of during our first dance, and I caught Kelly. The awesome part about Danielle and Curtis were that we knew we were gonna do this dance, and so we sent them a video of it beforehand saying like, hey, just so you know, there's this planned first dance that we have. You probably want to get this shot. They saw the video, said that's great, we know where we want to be, and they split up as a team during the dance. We didn't even notice that they were there. They captured the moment perfectly. This awesome shot that people were like, how did they know to get that? And like, I think most photographers, if they didn't know it was coming, Danielle and Curtis went out of their way to make sure like, let's make sure we get this moment because this is going to be the special moment, whereas any other photographer might have just missed that shot and like caught it at some angle or missed the moment. So that's one of our favorite photos for sure.
My parents kept saying like, oh, how did they get that, or where were they? And we kind of turned to each other and we were like, I don't know, because I didn't see them. You know, I think that was one of the other great things, is that they really just mixed themselves within the guests and really got amazing photos, but also blended in really nicely, which I loved, and really kind of stood back and just captured the moment. And they got these amazing shots, and everyone asked me like, where were they for that? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know how they got it, but they did. It was amazing.
Well, I think out of everyone that I've worked with, just going based off, let's say, my wedding photographers, I had a great experience, but I feel like working with you, it's a completely different experience when it comes to family portraits, because I really think in order to capture our family, you need to know us and you need to know what to do. And, you know, working with kids is especially difficult. And, you know, I remember with Joshua when it was second year, so he just turned 1, like you brought a balloon for him to play with, and you captured those pictures, and he was completely blown away with this balloon. You've literally just adapted your way to make sure that you just capture our family as it is at that moment, and that's really important to me.
Unlike I think a lot of photographers, you weren't looking for certain photos, or you weren't necessarily being like, pose like this, do something fake. And I got a lot of really great candid shots that I wouldn't have gotten had you not done that. I think you're really good at like finding just like perfect special moments without people trying to fake something. I don't know if you remember this, but the videographers were like late, and then they didn't know how to set up their equipment, or they were missing equipment, who knows, like all the things that can go wrong definitely do when there's that many things happening at once. Lorenzo, my husband, works in IT, so of course he had to like leave the wedding picture really quick and like go help them set something up, and we thought he was gonna miss the sunset. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna take these pictures in the dark outside of the Ocean House. And you were literally like calm as a cucumber, and you were like, no, it's gonna be fine. Like, I wasn't worried because of you, so that was amazing.